If you guys remember, a little bit ago, I did a review for Ulak for a case called the Lumenair for the Galaxy S6. Well, recently they reached out to me with the same style of case for the iPhone 6. So you can pick up this case on Amazon for about 10 bucks, which is super cheap, and it's going to give you some decent protection and also a little bit of style, and I'll show you how later on in the video. It is available in an array of different colors, including a black, pink, a lime green that you see, or more like a mint green, and then a tan and gold, and then a teal color. So the packaging of the case is actually super simple, and inside the box all you're going to get is the Lumenair case and then a little instruction manual to show you how to use it. So the case itself is actually a two-part case. It features a soft silicone bumper, and then you're going to put that on your iPhone 6 and then fit it inside the hard shell. I started with the volume side, and then I worked my way around the case, finagling it a little bit to make sure the bumper is tucked inside the hard shell. It might take you a minute. Now, starting with the bottom, you can see you have a cutout for your 3.5mm headphone jack, your microphone, your lightning connector, and then a little dotted pattern there for a cutout for your speaker. On the right-hand side, you're going to find your built-in power button, which is labeled with a little power symbol, as you can see in the video. Flipping it over to the left-hand side, you're going to find a cutout for your mute toggle switch, and then your built-in volume up and down buttons, which again are labeled with a plus and a minus, similar to the power button. Pretty much my biggest gripe about this case is the cutout for the mute toggle switch. This thing is really recessed. I mean, it's to the point where I had a difficult time getting any finger in there to actually activate the mute toggle switch. Unless you have really long fingernails, it's going to be hard for you to do so. But on the plus side, the volume up and down buttons are very tactile, give you a nice comforting click noise, and of course are easy to press. And the same thing can be said with the power button. If you like to lay your phone face down on different surfaces, you should be okay. You do get a little lip for lay on the table protection. It's nothing compared to some of the other cases on the market, but it'll do. The back of the case is done in a clear hard plastic, so it's going to showcase the Apple logo as well as the entire back of your iPhone 6. Now at the top of the back of the phone, you're going to find a cutout for your 8-megapixel camera, but then you're going to see a little covering over the flash, and I'll show you why that is in just a minute. So the in-the-hand feel of this case is pretty decent. It's very slick because it's all glossy plastic, including the sides, even though the sides aren't clear, but it's going to give you some decent protection because it is made of hard plastic, and then you have that inner silicone layer. But like anything that is glossy and clear, it's going to be a fingerprint magnet, and it's definitely going to showcase those fingerprints a lot more than, say, something that was matte plastic. So that little flap covering the flash on the back that I previously talked about can actually be rotated downward to expose the flash in case you need it. Whenever you don't need it, you just tuck it up, and now it's going to redirect those flash notifications to the front of your phone. In order to do this, you need to go into settings, go under general, go under accessibility, and then turn on LED flash for alerts. So what that does is it uses your camera flash as a notification LED light. So whenever you receive a text message like you just saw, it redirects that flash to the front of your phone. But it doesn't just work with text messages, it works with any notification, including phone calls. As you can see here, I'm receiving a phone call, my phone is vibrating, it's making noises, whatever my ringtone is, and it's also flashing that LED light on the front of the phone. Now, one thing I didn't mention in the S6 variant of this case, which I discovered later on after the video was already made, is the fact that the damn thing glows in the dark, which is a pretty cool added feature, especially if you've ever fumbled around for your phone at night and couldn't find it. So for 10 bucks, you're gonna get some decent protection. It is a hard plastic shell, so it's gonna give you a decent protection against drops and of course scratches, and it's also going to give you a little bit more functionality. If you guys feel like picking up this case, you can find that link in the description of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, drop me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, follow me on all my social media connections, and of course I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.